Let's try this again, shall we? Greetings, heroes and villains of the DC universe. Welcome back to Injustice. It's been several years since I last played this game, and the God's honest is I'm not gonna play it. I don't think anybody wants to see me flail around in this game, and I don't think anybody wants me to get picked apart by whatever parasites monsters are still living online. Oh my god. But it's crazy. Let me check real fast and just make sure everything got installed for starters. Brainiac should definitely be unlocked. It sucks that I might have to re-unlock him, like play through story mode, but that means I may not get to see Brainiac. So anyway, no, the reason we're playing this game is because I have become somewhat of a shorts king. The whole YouTube shorts thing has taken off, and I am on board. So what I did is I made some shorts out of my older videos where I played this game, and I did, supers. It was just very simple.
Green arrow.
Couple seconds of not even, just a solid minute of play with the super in there. I'll try and see if I can get like a more normal costume, because all my costumes are nuts. There we go. It's very popular. It's been very, 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 very popular. Like I can't. I forgot how great the fight intros are in this game. Like that's just a character select screen. Anyway, yeah, I just did some video, like they're big hits. So I thought what maybe I would do is I would show off some supers, like I would play the game, I'd have to remember the buttons, but all I'd really do is show off the supers and maybe show off some of the stage transitions, because the reality is it's so silly. These things make, great. It's so, it's ridiculous. There's a boxing glove here? I forgot the character traits. Anyway, it's like, I'm a superhero nerd, right? Like, I've been watching superhero, since there were comics before, whatever. So I do know a little bit about superheroes, so I thought maybe if there was something in here worth, revisiting, something that would be interesting to see. I'm just trying to figure out how you actually do the supers. I thought it was just all the buttons, but I am having the worst problem pulling it. Yeah, it's just L. Oh, it's the two L's? What a weird combination. Anyway, I know there's some YouTubers out there that do the rate that super thing. And, I don't know if I'm there yet, but I thought you guys might like to see them in a little better footage than they were before. So that's green arrows. It's not great, it's not super, but it's in there. And I wasn't sure how long this was going to take. I wasn't sure how much footage it was going to take me to, run through this stuff, but I thought, hey, if that was successful, if nothing else for short, this may be the worst Fighting Game Friday upload I've ever done. You might just be like, oh my god, why is he doing this? Or maybe you've kind of always wanted to see this game and what it's about. So anyway, the number one video by far is Ollie's super, the one you just watched, which is crazy because that super sucks. And then the number two is definitely, it's not her, but it will be. The number two should be Wonder Woman, but I'm having a real problem. I made a mistake, as is, I'm a YouTuber, whatever, I make mistakes. And I messed up a lot of my recordings. So what did we just finish seeing? We just finished seeing the Goth. It's just the way they all just bitch slap each other is so great. They did.
Fighters approaching Arkham Asylum.
This game really blew my mind with how much personality they gave the fighters. I mean, that's like NRS's trademark. They didn't really get to making great like fighting games for a while, but they have always nailed like fighter personality in their games. So when they started doing games with superheroes, I was just like on board. I was like, are you serious? This is the greatest thing I've ever, you know, like they're talking to each other, they're trash talking, and then in this one, like on the character select screen, they all just bitch smack each other. It was great. Anyway, Supergirl is the lead of this one, believe it or not. I guess I should have said some things about poor Ollie. But the reality is, I already did story mode on this game. If you really want to know the story of this game, how do you... Well, I mean, there's that, right? Oh, and I missed, but that's good, because I need the... Yeah, that's it, right? You can, like, punch him in the background and, like, off the wall. This game... Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but this game was nuts in terms of just, like, the amount of stuff you could do in the background. The amount it is... I loved it. I had a great time playing it. You can watch my series of my playthrough on it if you want to see all the deets. But I'm probably not going to actually play any of the game again, if only because it's... A, I've already done it, and I'm bad at it. You know, I feel like whatever skill I had is long since eroded. And B, like, you know, it's not their best work. Their best work? I mean, it's their best superhero work. And then, you know, she goes all the way around the sun just to throw you back down and then shoot you. Why not just leave you out there? But, you know, it's the Superman conundrum. I'm pretty sure I've lost it. I'm pretty sure whatever skill I've lost, so I think this is probably what I have to offer the internet. When they put together a new superhero game, I'm gonna play it. I was really hoping that's what they were gonna follow Mortal Kombat 1 up with. Or Mortal Kombat 11 up with, but, where is she? I can't find her. The number 3 video of the ones I've released so far is Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
What's my default Wonder Woman look like? The reason all my characters look nuts, right, is because this game has the gear system, and it is simultaneously this game's greatest and, like, worst tragedy, because it, you know... It allows you to customize the characters, and that's great. It's really, really great. Guys, it makes me so happy. It makes me so happy. They, they released Mortal Kombat 11 after this, because for a while they were doing this kind of alternate DC game, alternate Mortal Kombat game, because if you don't know, Warner Brothers, you know, Warner Brothers Entertainment, whatever, they own Mortal Kombat and the DC universe, you know, it's all them. So, if it's superhero related or if it's Mortal Kombat related, you know, it all came from the same bucket, which is why everything related to those projects has kind of gone downhill in recent history, because Warner Brothers is not doing so great as an entertainment mogul, but who is? Irregardless, this was the last great thing they did in the DC universe. It was a lot of fun. And NRS followed it up with another Mortal Kombat game, Mortal Kombat 11, which was great, although it had, you know, it was different from Mortal Kombat 10. They always change things up tremendously. Anyways, it's so good. Look how fun this is. Wonder Woman. Cheetah, eat it. Alright, up that. So I made a mistake in my video, so no one can even see this one. The algorithm just swallowed it whole. Stab, right, great. Love it. Alright, so that's great. So those are the 3 that I did record, the 3 that, you know, are already up, and I'm probably not going to do it, but I wanted to make sure I properly introduce the video before I move on. The point is, I probably can't go through all these characters. I'm not going to. I don't have the energy to. So, leave me a comment who you want to see me do next, who you want me to release as a short next, who you want it, whatever. I'm just gonna go through the side. And then, if you guys do want to see the customization system, I will, but it's a lot. And it's a hard video to shoot. It's not very interesting. So, if you want to see me do some customization stuff, let me know. We can play around with it. I got no problem with this, but I did not want to just grind the game. I wanted to show something interesting. So, Hellboy. I don't know if he was the last DLC released for this game, but he was late. He was really, really, really late, and it blew our minds. This is back when guest characters were still kind of a novel concept. So the idea that Hellboy was going to be in this DC game was ridiculous. Hellboy, of course, is Mark Mignola, I think is the guy, but I think it's just Hellboy Comics is what it is. I don't think he actually has, there we go, there's this guy. You can, like, shoot it up. It's fun. His gift, you know, is that he gets, like, Hellborn powers, and I don't even remember how to use them all, but the point is, this stage doesn't have... The weird thing about Hellboy in this game is that the Hand of Doom, it changes. You see this move here? He switches hands. It's crazy, right, for Hellboy? Anyway. They did a ton of DLC for this game, and when they got to Hellboy, it was like, whoa, they are really serious about guest characters at NRS. Because look at this. Look at this super move. He's punching them all the way to hell, and he's not done yet. There's demons to slay and you at the same time. That's just a super move. He just does that at some point during the match. That's fantastic. Anyway, good job, NRS. Hellboy, one of the greater additions to the game. I don't remember who was next. I think next up is Sub-Zero. Yeah, yes, that Sub-Zero. Yes, the Sub-Zero of the Mortal Kombat franchise. You know, if it wasn't obvious this was made by the same people who made Mortal Kombat, they packed them full of Mortal Kombat characters. The first time around, Scorpion made it into the game, but the first Injustice was kind of a nightmare to play, and Scorpion, by extension, was kind of a nightmare to play against. Sub-Zero fit the game better, or at least they did a better job of making sure he fit the game, so he's a lot more fun. Introduction is for, like, his superhero version. Like, check that out, right? He's a ninja, that's crazy. What does the back throw do? Is it the same thing? Yeah. But he's got all the Mortal Kombat classics, you know, he's got, like, the Ice Ball and the Freeze, etc. He's just, like, a weird superhero character who can uppercut people into the background. Oh, there we go. And then I can't remember. I got, like, negative combos, so don't expect anything fancy to happen with Sub-Zero, but... anyway, it was great, yeah, because some of them, didn't you have to, like, break them? I can't remember. I feel like some of them maybe had to break them, but... Ugh, I'm just trying to get her over to the other side of the wall, because I think that's where the transition on the stage is. Or maybe there isn't one. Not every stage has a transition. The one we were just on that didn't have a transition. That's like back 1, 2, and then the Ice Ball, right? Yeah, because you can do the... Right. Oh, but only the meter burn one freezes in this game? I don't... How do you meter burn? There we go, right. Now I understand. Okay. Anyway. Sub-Zero's in the game, that's crazy, right? And this is what he does on his super. The freeze, you know, ice powers, he's got like an ice mallet. Oh my god, then he did the ice teleport and the icicles. They got like all the Sub-Zero moves in there. I gotta see that one again. Ground freeze, slide, natural freeze, ice hammer, teleport, icicles, and the throw. Well done, NRS. Wade, just shout outs to Sub-Zero. He is, I mean, you know, cool, that's a bad pun, but, like, of the, like, Mortal Kombat ninjas, Sub-Zero's always kind of been, like, a soft spot for me. Like, I've always liked him. The other ones, they've, you know, have hit or misses, but I think pretty much every Sub-Zero I always like, and I think they're doing that on purpose. Swamp Thing, you know, he's in it, right? I love me some Swamp Thing. I love the comic, love the movies, love everything about the character, love the green. Even though I'm definitely allergic to it, like the green would literally kill me in real life. He was my main in this game. He was the first character when they were like, he's got wings, which I can't, like, watch the old videos. His wind poses, everything are great. The point is he's bad. You know, this is the worst part about them putting Swamp Thing in the game is that he's really hard to use, even though he's got all these cool moves. Right, and then there was the, right, there's, no, there's, what was it? Oh, no, wait, there's, how do you pick them up? There you go, you gotta pick them up, and then you can, like, T-bone slam them, you can, like, slam them that way, and grow the green. You can do this thing where you like get the green out, you know, and that like needles him. Like he's got so many. Anyway, he sucks. He is the worst, hardest to use character in the game, and it upset me so greatly that I couldn't find a way to make this gentle giant work. Even though he's got wings and command grabs and all sorts of things that I just love about fighting game characters. Anyway, this is what his super looks like. It grabs you, I think, literally anywhere on screen. It's a low. He does all this cool punching. He breaks you over that rock in the back. It's amazing, right? Anyway, good luck landing in the match. If you ever made that much meter, that's definitely not what you should spend it on, because you've got to work so hard to make this character work. If you go back in time, there's a bunch of character specialists who really tried. You know, they wanted it to work so bad, but it just wasn't worth it, especially after the other players of the world started showing us who the real, like, functional characters in this game was. Anyway, I didn't show the stage transactions here, and Kandak has some cool ones. What is the portal call? I can't, you know, my lore is gonna give out here, but it's like the Fortress of Eternity. Look at that! Dude, right through the portal of Eternity, I think. Right, and that's like the Black Castle, no, Strange's Fortress, right? Right now we're down here in Lower Kondak, in front of like the old Shazam, whatever statue. It's just like so much beautiful lore. And it's a fighting game, right? Like, these are very hard games to play. These are not high percentage games for like people to be into. So it was insane that Warner Brothers and like NRS really put as much like love as they did. I'm throwing him the wrong way. We need you to go over here, sir. Can I like, you can like throw this one, right? Oh yeah, you can throw people into it, right? Yeah, that's fun, but that's fine. We're just gonna get off the conduct. We're gonna come back to the stages because there's not as many stages as there are characters, but hey, get out of here, dudes! Right down the stairs. Oh my God! Look at it! He got shot by lightning. What shot is so good? Thank you, Nether. This is. I really fell in love with this company. You know, like, it's very clear whoever was working at NetherRealm at this period of time was my kind of person, because they got my humor, they got the characters I wanted, they got my moves. Alright, my cyborg isn't too weird.
Firestorm.
Firestorm! Alright, and that was Kondak, right? So, Cyborg is one of my favorite comic book characters, you know, for obvious reasons, but they made him really weird in this game, and I couldn't make it work, which is unfortunate, but I still like him. I still like the way he looks. I still like some of his moves. I just couldn't do it. He's kind of a zoner, he's kind of not a zoner. His perk is really weird, like he gets mother boxes. It's just like not what I was looking for in a cyborg. Anyway, it was a lot of fun seeing people out there who did know how to use this character, because he was capable of some pretty impressive things in the right hands. Just not mine, you know. I never ever figured it out, you know. And this is like there's, oh right, the throw. That's football puns, you know. There's stuff in the background you can hit each other with. Smash that on his head, you know. The red sun thing. It's like whatever. Please watch my videos, you know, like don't make me cover the plot again. The plot is, of course, you know, Superman goes berserk because the Joker kills his tricks him into killing his woman. That's the first one, right? And then in the second one, alright, so those are the transitions here, and then over here there's this laser which absolutely sucks for the person who's not near the laser. Oh, wait, how do you do it? How do you do the laser? What's the laser button? It's also like there's weird rules, like some characters can do the things and some characters can't. There we go. Like some people just press the button and the laser happens, others like slam it. It's whatever. Point is, Superman goes berserk anyway. Cyborg's on his team because Cyborg's, you know, ride or die with the Justice League. So even though Superman's all like, hey God, that's totally by happenstance, right? Like, he just sends you through a portal and he's got nothing, like, you're just an apocalypse. and bad things are happening to you, and then like just when Apocalypse is escaping back, Cyborg handles it and you. Well, shout outs to Cyborg. So yeah, Superman goes berserk, Cyborg's on his team, Wonder Woman's on his team, you know, that's the regime.
Catwoman.
And the neat thing about the game, the neat thing about the plot was kind of seeing they wrote some of the characters were traitors, you know, some of them like sided with him, some sided against him. Obviously the main plot is like Batman versus Superman, because who doesn't want to see that for the 1000th time? But all these other characters that got picked to be in the roster, it was interesting to see how they lined up. They, you know, killed Shazam, who's like at the time was like my absolute favorite in the DCU, but it, you know, whatever. My character doesn't have to survive. I guess we're seeing this one early. No, we're not, because I missed. Catwoman is a character I wound up being kind of good with. I don't think she's hard to use. I think she's a very simple character to wham. I don't, you know. This is like this is, you know, like the ground zero for where whatever bad things happen to Superman. Yeah, like she jumps off him instead of throwing, but you can like... Oh no, that's right, yeah. Superman gets tricked into setting off a bomb. In addition to accidentally killing his wife, he also sets off a bomb that literally destroys Metropolis. That's the... Yeah, and this is ground zero for the bomb. That was the bit. Anyway, you know, poor Supes goes crazy, splits the Justice League in twain with his rage, yada yada yada. All the demons, you know, bad guys of the world are suddenly, like, terrified because Superman might just show up and kill you now. You're not allowed to just be villains anymore. It was kind of interesting. Some of the characters on that bus are their developers. That's fun. And as they added more DLC, you got to see more, you know, like, what are the effects in the DC universe of these characters. It's pretty fun. Alright, it's the drag. Yeah, you get... Where are we going? It doesn't matter. Look out! So just to be clear, we're inside the bar. I missed, again with the super. See, like, it's this crazy... Stop it. Cut it out. I need you to hit with the super. Thank you. Alright, and then it's just a motorcycle, right? And it's... right, you get dragged a little more. I don't know. We're gonna see what the shorts look like on this, because... Did I actually use her gift? Yes, like, she has... Her gift is weird. You have to, like, do it in combos, and I'm not doing the super again. So the plot's nuts, the characters are nuts, they got to like redesign a bunch of characters, and then this is the sequel. So in the sequel, I don't really like that, Flash. You know, again, like it's customization, so there's every permutation of equipment you can imagine is in the game and possible. It's just a pain to unlock, it's a pain to equip, it's a pain to know what is good and what isn't good. It's so much bad about this, right? Like you hit him and then he's just like in the Speed Force. I love the bitch slaps. The Intelsius 2 bitch slaps are just so great. Alright, so Flash, right? He's fast, he's great. He has this cool move. No, this is the dumb one. I want this one. That is amazing. I mean, you could like do the fast one. Wait, you could do like this. It's like this, and you meter burn it, and then oh, I did it wrong again. I'm pressing the wrong button for meter burning, and now the whole point of this is lost. So never mind. Whatever. Let's see what happens when I hit him over here. Nothing. This one has a really crazy as you can probably tell. All right, he's got like the square wave punch. Ed Boon famously loves the Flash, so they really swung for the fences with this character in terms of what he could do, which is cool. You know, Barry deserves the best. I can't honestly remember like how you do the transition here, but maybe this is just a stage that had a different starting area. The stages also have different starting areas depending on like, what you pick. They were doing a lot of stuff to make this game competitively interesting. So yeah, at the same time, it's like a crazy superhero game. Singularity! So good. Can we just get another singularity real fast? Because that was fantastic. I forgot about the singularity. He literally ran to the pyramids and just ruined one because he's a jerk. And singularity. That's incredible. Incredible design. Incredible. That's bravo. Bravo. I mean, you know, like, yeah, that's Boone's favorite. Boone made, you know, like, they're not screwing around with that one. Anyway, what's our recording time at right now? Oh, we still got a little while to go. So, that's the first cluster. Let's go to the next cluster. Green Lantern, which, again, hopefully mine is green. Red Lantern is in this, and there's a couple other skins for some other lanterns. I don't think any of the other colors actually made it in, like, just...
Green Lantern.
There may not even be a formal Yellow Lantern in here, because I think according to the plot, they're all dead or something. I think, yeah, literally...
Black Adam.
According to the plot, like, Superman went crazy and literally destroyed Oa, or destroyed the Great Lantern, or destroyed, like, Mogu, the planet. Like, it's nuts. There was a comic release between Injustice 1 and Injustice 2 that explained all the kind of crazy jumps in logic they took between this game and that game. This is kind of the lamest version of Green Lantern I've ever seen, which is saying something, because Green Lantern is a lame character. But, nonetheless, you know, it's just Barry, or not, you know, it's just like Hal, just being Hal, and I can't remember it is. Alright, you got like this thing, which beam, and then he's got, it's like a minigun, oh yeah, the bombs, alright, that's fun. That's not right, you keep doing that wrong. The wall, how do you do the minigun? It doesn't matter, he's really dorky, and his moves are really weird and awkward, but you can hit people with this alligator, and that's kind of fun. Right, like who doesn't love that? I might also be misremembering some things from the previous game, because, check out that weird thing, yeah. And then you could, like, charge this thing, and then, like, all his things get a little bit more dope. Anyway, let's see what he turns into in his super. Oh, right, this is the mech. Slap. Bonk. And then he shoots you. With willpower. I would like to see that one more time, please. Right. And then just like the clap, yeah. Head crush. Good stuff. Bravo, NRS. Maybe not the best, but better than the rest. Is there any transition if I go over there? I just want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything, you know. Nope, nothing over here. Alright. Who is the next character? We're gonna just go through the next little bucket of characters and then call it an episode, because that will allow me to do this 3 times and make 3 whole episodes of this. Harley was huge when this game came out. This was right around the time the whole Suicide Squad thing happened, but she also...
Harley Quinn.
You know, she had kind of gone through a renaissance as a character because of the Arkham games. Brainiac stage is going to be fun, even though I can't use him. So she got a lot of glow in this game. You know, she got some great abilities, some great fun. Her clothes is like great. She looks great. You know, mallet, that's good times. She's got like the jackals. You know, those are guys. I love those guys. Anyway, I didn't use her because I wouldn't say I'm anti-zoners. She just didn't really speak to me from a zoning perspective. She's the kind of zoner that you have to... Wow, that was incredible. And you can, like... Do I have to bring him over here? Yeah, come over here. Come here, come here. Womp. There we go. No, you can, like, break this or something. Never mind. I don't know how to do it. There it is. Alright. Yeah, you know, she just didn't vibe with me. There were other superheroes. I'm also not, like, a crazy Harley Quinn fan, because, you know, she was, she was, like, sympathized with the devil for a really long time, but now the plot is that she was, you know, like, brainwashed, and she's really a sweetheart underneath it all, so I don't know anymore, man. It's just like, wham. Like, Crazy Harley is fun, right? She's a good guy in this game. She plays basically the role of Batman second in command. Womp. She defects early in the original game, because of course the Joker is a monster in that game, but you know, it's just like she's still Harley, still doing Harley things. So let's see what my Batman, he's not bad. That's fine. You have to set like a default, and you know, you never know what it's just a bad, they didn't do it good. It's too much of it. And I think I forgot one here. I think I forgot a transition here. So we're going to go back and we're going to hit Swamp Thing this time. Batman is Batman. Number one, he wins, right? He won the first game, he wins the sequel. I guess it's undecided if he wins, because technically this first, you know, it hasn't been decided, because they never made a third. We were all hoping that they were coming back to Injustice after Mortal Kombat 11, and they didn't. And then it like blows up, right? And then there's like make it a formal get over here. Get my bats action, alright, do some bat management. Get them, fellas. I wonder if does the Batmobile make it? So I gotta get my super bat. Or is this the one where he goes in space? I can't remember. Batman's got a lot of utilities. Oh right, yeah, it's the Batwing. Tim Burton fans, all of us, right? Eat it. You move. Yeah, Batman wins because he's Batman. He's got plot armor. I've always had kind of a soft spot for Batman, despite the fact that, you know, he's not really my kind of character. The whole invincibility thing is a huge issue for me, like, narrative-wise. There it is. But also he's just like a walking, like, advertisement for capitalism, you know, just like, get rich and you can be Batman, but like, no you can't. There ain't no amount of riches that can make you be Batman, trust me. You can even, like, hit people into Brainiac back there, and that's great, because he's a jerk, right? Like, thanks for helping out, Brainiac. Alright, yeah, those are fun. That's Batman for you. I say, if you want to know the plot, if you want to understand why Batman and Superman are fighting each other in front of Brainiac, then I did the whole story mode. I was very excited about this game when it came out, both from a plays perspective and from a lore perspective. The first Injustice was very rough around the edges, but it showed a lot of promise. It showed an absolute ton of promise. So I was really excited when they did a sequel, and yeah, it's got its issues, but it's a really good sequel. And then, you know, it was just going to be great that they were going to revisit it after, you know, on the next generation systems, and it's a bummer that the thing they chose to do instead is not only... Right, he's got, like, ninja stars, but... Because I think his gift is his guns, right? Yeah. Yeah, he's got a cool gun stance. But he's got a... There's, like, a throw out of it, right? I can't remember. It's been too long. He was a really good character, too, but you gotta blame Sonic Fox for some of that. Sonic Fox, if you're not familiar, was like the absolute best NRS player for a very long period of time. He, I guess, was practically unstoppable in several games. They just seemed to have a grasp on it that none of us could put together. Kick, alright, boom, some bullets, that's fun, because this is Red Hood, but you're still in the air. Right. And that's going to land on the mine. Point being, Red Hood was one of Sonic's characters. They made him shine in a way that nobody else at the time really could, and then people realized what this character was capable of, and they became kind of top tier. But it's always a tough discussion in NRS games, because everybody in NRS has a different opinion on what top tier actually is. Sometimes just winning isn't good enough for a character to be top tier. Sometimes you have to win a certain way. Sometimes you have to win only in certain characters' hands anyway. Sonic Fox has made Lord knows how many characters look top tier that aren't top tier over the years. You know, it's always been fun to be as a fly on the wall during the ensuing wars, as people try to explain why Sonic Fox is so much better with the character. Oh, right, that's Black Lightning's in it too. The CW series, the DC movie, it was all in full swing, man. When this happened, this was a great time for the DC properties. So, on top of the whole, guest character thing, they just went way deep in the DC universe on who was going to be in it, who was going to be playable. And yeah, Black Lightning was very tail end. I don't even remember if he has a voice. Like, I think he just uses generic grunts and groans instead of having his own voice. Oh my god, Killer Croc. My mans. Lasers, Superman, doing Superman things. What is it's like a really intense version. Superman's in jail in this game, for his crimes in the first game, but they have to bring him out because things get real with Brainiac. And he's, of course, gotten very, very, very angry, from being trapped in a Red Sun prison for a while. So, it goes sideways, and he's like, you guys need me to do some crazy Superman stuff, And they're like, oh no, do we need some crazy Superman stuff? Anyway, and then Supergirl shows up and it's like, phew. Good news, we have someone who can do super crazy Superman stuff and not be Superman anymore. And the next game was going to be Batman and Supergirl working together to kind of put things back together. But it's not going to happen because now Warner Brothers is under new management. And new management is currently running the DC Universe into the ground and the Mortal Kombat franchise. At the same time. Joker. Let's look at my loadouts because his gear selection was pretty insane. There was like hat options for killing Joke. There was crazy hair Joke here. There was bald Joker. You got some baseball caps. It was a really fun time. I don't think they went as far as having any of the Batman Who Laughs Joker stuff in there, but it was still pretty good times.
Red Hood.
So that's all the stars. So now you see that thing down there that says change starting arena? That's just because each one... They do... Did we see... What's her name? Yeah, we saw that. That one doesn't have 2. That one doesn't have 2. Yeah, so I think we went through them all. I didn't miss any. So now we'll just go random. Did I do that? Yeah, that's the Red Sun prison.
Fighters approaching Slaughter Swamp.
I don't remember what point I was making. Oh yeah, right. The Joker looked great because he wasn't dead. The plot of the first game is that he's dead. But it's the Joker. So the plot of this game is that the things these kids joke about, right? Yeah, just the full Red Hood, just the suite of actions. Chair, darkness, some crowbar action. A little shocking, in a sanitarium no less with explosives. I just love the dedication. It's a little gruesome. It's a little horrifying, but, that's the Joker for you. He's kind of a... You just laugh, right? His power is he laughs, and it makes some of his things better. Now, this game, the first game, the Joker was pretty good in action. No, the Joker was pretty crappy. In this game, he wasn't much better, but there's another character that Sonic made look, people were like, he's not good. I swear he's not good. And it's like, well, then how does Sonic keep doing it? And they're like, well, I don't know, but it's not because the character is good. It was just a weird period of time for all of us in the NRS community to make peace with the fact that, we didn't know what we were talking about. Some of us still haven't made peace with it. Some are still like, no, I don't, it didn't happen the way it did, but it did. Anyway, now we're on like 3 games later, and what is and isn't good in a Mortal Kombat / Injustice game is a completely, ludicrous discussion. Anyway... Check out Atrocitus, right? He's gross, he's like vomiting on people and just like really vomiting people. But he's got this cat, right? And the cat's name is Dexstar, I think, which is, you know, it's cute. And Dexstar's got a bunch of moves. He vomits, but it's not got it right. You know, it's great. But he's got a really bad cooldown. It takes like forever to get Dexstar back because apparently, like, and it's with good reason. You know, it's for balance purposes because if you had access to Dexstar like you really need to as Atrocitus, like, oh boy, you'd be unstoppable. So it's like right that, and then no, I can't remember it. So he's not one of the ones who like, no, he just like hits you with it. Anyway, for this one we're gonna be going really far away. Well, let's get Dexstar back out here, right? And he's got like, oh, I did the throw again. But there's like a fireball. Oh yeah, you can put like a shield up. You can like, I don't remember. It's like there's a lot. This game's real deep. And on top of that, you know, like it's got the whole mantra in there. It's just so good. It's so good, guys. Look at it. Are you looking at it? This is incredible. I used to watch this stuff, I would just be like, I can't wait until the DC movies come out. They're gonna be so great. Anyway, have you seen anything in a DC movie that comes close to this kind of stuff? Irregardless, that's just a brief look at the super moves in Injustice 2. I apologize if you absolutely hate this video. It was just kind of an idea I had based on, you know, just like the way the channel is going. I thought maybe someone would like it. So I'm going to go ahead and flippity floppity floop you guys, give you a shout out for watching this video. If you watched it, like, comment, and subscribe if you want even more Injustice 2 super move videos.